Welcome to Mazel Talk from ADL's Higher Ed. Each week, we share firsthand stories of Jewish students on college campuses. Their stories in their own words. This is all of our fight, and these voices need to be heard. So listen closely.
My name is Harrison Romero. I'm a senior at the University of Pittsburgh studying political science and international relations. I grew up in Erie, Pennsylvania, a city with not a big Jewish community. Even in elementary school, the only other Jew in school was my school nurse. There was always a big passion for me to teach others about the history with my holidays and the religion, but when I moved to Pitt, I myself learned so much more about how big our community is and how many Jews are really out there. But I met people from all different places, all different walks of life, and I was blown away by the diversity of our community and the strength that it had. From joining Chabad board, within my first month on board, it looked completely different than I could have expected. That's when the war broke out, and that's when campus climate just changed in an instant. When we expected everybody to come to our support and be mourning with us, we saw posters of the kidnapped hostages torn down on the center of our campus, right off of lampposts, right off of university bulletin boards. And it became really a symbol of how unwelcome we felt in our own school and in our own communities. And by that spring, we had encampments that were moved from the center of our campus, when our school kicked them off, right to the public park adjacent to it. And our mayor let them stay for another month before they were kicked off. One of my friends was assaulted, standing with an American flag by the fence, and other police officers were attacked for trying to corral the incident. It became extremely alienating to see other campus organizations that had nothing to do with the war in Israel or anything to do with any Middle Eastern issues, taking a firm stance on the issue in favor of the encampments and against Israel's right to exist. Even seeing our own professors signing on to a letter of support in our student newspaper, supporting the encampment's right to free speech and their demands, was extremely hurtful and ostracizing in the classroom, just as well as we had felt unwelcome by our peers outside of the classroom, in student clubs and organizations. Getting back to school after quite a hectic summer, while I myself was away for it, it was really relieving to see how things had finally calmed down. The protests got smaller, people's attention had turned away from the issues in the Middle East, and finally we could take care of ourselves again. We could focus on getting students to show up for Rosh Hashanah and high holiday services. We could get people to focus on celebrating Sukkot. What really hit home was later in the winter, when administration came and joined us for one of our Shabbats on campus. And they were blown away, where their vision of our organization changed from just another student club to a real community that we had built. The amazement on their faces sticks with me when they described how our weekly Shabbat dinner with over 200 people there would have been a once in a semester or a once in a school year activity for any other organization on campus. What really stuck with me was how blown away they were at how important this was to our identities and our lives, instead of just a hobby or an activity for us every now and then. This was really something where we all come together every week before we have whatever our weekend plans might be. Everybody, no matter how religious or observant you may feel, we all come together and we all celebrate Shabbat, light the candles, and enjoy a meal all together. As a senior getting ready to graduate, what I really hope is that they're able to maintain Jewish students' connections with our community. And I know it's going to be an uphill battle going forward with so many narratives to combat, but if our resilience is any indication, I know that they'll be able to stay strong and defend our right to be here no matter what.
Thanks for listening to Mazel Talk from ADL's Higher Ed. To learn more about how to fight anti-Semitism on your campus, go to notoleranceforantisemitism.adl.org. To report a campus anti-Semitism incident, text call help, all one word, to 51555 or go to adl.org/call for free legal help. Subscribe to Higher Ed today for weekly conversations and stories about Jewish campus life. Please rate and review us. And if you have a story to share, email us at highered@adl.org. That's CHAIERED@ADL.org. We look forward to hearing your stories. I'm your host, Luda Sakharov, and this is Higher Ed.